Welcome to the Sports on Pulse. I'm Gary Al Smith. I'd like to meet you with a smile this afternoon. However, it's not to be. We are sad to announce the passing of Ghanaian coach who contributed so much to the country's football, Herbert Addo. He passed away after a short illness. So you can see on your short when he was a coach of Heart of Oak, he had a tumultuous time there, but he was the man who saved them from a possible relegation. He saved Inter Allies as well, and he also coached several teams. He led Ashanti Gold to titles. He led Hazakes to titles, and also was a former national team boss of the local Black Stars team. More details are coming from the family, but from what we know, the short illness put him at the 37 Military Hospital, and he passed away this afternoon. May he rest in peace. He was also a regular feature of the FA Cup since he started coaching in the late 70s. And one bit of trivia that he always liked to say was that he and Roy Hodgson were actually classmates in London, the former England boss Roy Hodgson. So Herbert Addo has passed. We get more information on the sports page of myjoyonline.com. Tributes have already started coming in, and you can see all of them there. This weekend, though, the football continues. It's the MTN FA Cup, and the season has begun again. 2016-2017. The first round of matches kick off this weekend. There are actually matches going on today. However, the results will not be in till about in 15 minutes' time. In studio with me is Kofi Poku. Thank you very much, member of the committee. As usual, he's the man who takes us through everything. Big loss to Ghanaian football at a time when we are not even done mourning the demise of some of our big guns. There's Samade's burial to happen. Emmanuel Kwesi Afrani was buried on the same day as Fredo Sam Dodu. We seem to be losing everybody. Ben Kofi, Atukwefio.
Yeah. It's too sad. It's too sad. I also got the news this afternoon when I went to the FA, and too sad.
Anyway,
too sad.
So in his memory, hopefully we can keep the football going on and alive. So what's new with the FA Cup?
Yeah, it's kicking off. It's kicked off. You know, we have 2 matches, which is underway. Tomorrow we have about, we are playing 48 games. So it runs through tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, and even Tuesday. And the expectations are very high because, every year, because there are innovations and all that, teams have really come to like the FA Cup. And especially the lower teams are trying this year to come up. Some of them have promised to even annex the trophy, but there's this team which I believe that True Democracy, I don't know whether you've heard of them. It's a second division side, but then
we saw them last season.
Yes.
They were threatening to
very, very well, and they are playing on Sunday at the Tema Stadium with Zayn. I'm sure it's going to be a big match because they have their fans always following them.
I see. Sometimes
they come in about 10 buses. You can't believe it.
Wow.
Yes. So it will be very interesting.
So we see some of the fixtures, short there. The MTN FA Cup resumes and it's back. Mighty Jets, former Premier League contenders. Premier League side, Amidao's Professionals, Nanya FC, who used to be in the Premiership as well, with Uncle T Stars, Dunbod FC, Okwawu United, Mampon Unique, Dreams FC, and the great thing about the FA Cup is the sheer plethora of names of teams that you've not seen in a while, or you've never seen before. 11 White versus Edubiase, second year Hazakes versus Nzema Kotoko, Techiman City FC versus NAA Salamina, and Glory Stars versus Brekuma Snarls, Heart of Lions versus Dynamos FC. So, what would you tell the fans who are heading towards, or who are having these games in their communities?
Well, I think it will be exciting. It will be very exciting, and as we always see, it's Obia and Obia. The FA Cup is no respect of persons, if it comes to football. And like I told you earlier on, people have much interest in it now because I would say that we do not, because I don't know whether it's because they are not fighting for 3 points, so you won't find,
It's a knockout game.
Exactly. And it's not a matter of form. I mean, people know how to play. There's a way to play tournaments, and then there's a way to play the league. I think the lower teams always do better in this competition, and we hope that there'll be surprises. Trust me.
Okay, so any idea of you can give us on the packages for the teams that are taking part in this round, as well as all the way to the final?
Well, we are yet to come up with the packages,
Sure.
but then we will try and improve on what we did last season.
Year. Sure.
And this year the theme is keep Ghana clean. You know, every time we always want to. Sometimes
you rally the competition around the theme.
Exactly. Last year we did Ghana for Peace, and then this year we are doing Keep Ghana Clean. We are yet to meet with the sanitation minister to see how best we can bring those companies on board and then organize cleanup, exercises before our matches, and then we can also propagate the news that we need to keep our cities clean.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Kofi Poku, for that. And you can get all the post-match information on today's 2 games that are coming to us on the sports page of myjoyonline.com, as well as the previews as well. Like I said, we started this bulletin on some sad news. If you just joined us, Herbert Addo, veteran Ghana Premier League winner. He is the only coach in the history of the Ghana Premier League to have finished a season unbeaten and won. He won it with Diana Stars, and also he had a reputation as a very defensive coach, which is why Inter Allies went for him in the season in which they are struggling, and sure enough he saved them from relegation. He's passed on after a short illness at the 37 military hospital. Yet another Ghanaian hero gone. That's the sport for now. We have more at 8:20. I'm Gary Al Smith.